Is it time to buy or sell Oklo stock? In this video, we will explore Oklo in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 18th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 1st of May 2025, our system has identified Oklo as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 3.86. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 135.73% since we initially designated Oklo as a buy candidate 34 days ago. This equates to an average return of 3.99% per day since its classification as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and robust rising trend in the short term, indicating that further upward movement is likely. The existing 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 144.22% over the upcoming 3 months, with expected returns ranging from 79.89% to 181.5%. In terms of a longer horizon, our 12-month analysis projects a change of 143.75%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fall between 6.41% and 170.58% in the next year. This would imply a future price ranging from $66 to $167.81. Our latest daily update for Oklo includes the headline: Oklo Inc. stock price ended at $62.02 on Wednesday after losing 1.19%. The Oklo Inc. stock price fell by 1.19% on the last day, Wednesday, the 18th of June, 2025, from $62.77 to $62.02. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 7.14%, with a day low at $59.70 and a day high of $63.96. The price has declined in 6 of the last 10 days, but is still increased by 26.34% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day alongside the stock, which is typically a positive indicator, as volume should generally follow the stock's movement. On the last day, the trading volume fell by 10 million shares, with a total of 15 million shares traded for approximately $902,880,800. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $73.55, while the lowest was $5.35. Currently, the price is 15.68%, or $11.53, below the 52-week high of $73.55, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Oklo Incorporated is making significant strides in the nuclear energy sector, driven by notable developments and an increasing governmental emphasis on nuclear power. Recently, Oklo secured a deal with the United States Air Force to provide power to a nuclear reactor in Alaska, underscoring a rising demand for their advanced nuclear solutions. This initiative is in line with broader government objectives aimed at enhancing defense infrastructure, establishing Oklo as a critical player in the shifting energy landscape. The company's share price has experienced a remarkable rise, recently increasing by 30% following President Trump's initiative to quadruple United States nuclear capacity, further igniting interest in stocks like Oklo. This momentum can be attributed to a growing interest in nuclear energy, both domestically and internationally, along with robust institutional support, which has driven share price increases of 127% over the past 3 months. Looking forward, these developments could further strengthen Oklo's stock in the short term as investors seek to capitalize on growth potential within the nuclear sector. However, caution is warranted, as some analysts suggest waiting for a more favorable entry point due to Oklo's current high valuation and declining earnings estimates. In the long run, if Oklo successfully establishes itself as a leader in the nuclear market, especially in defense contracts and innovative energy solutions, This could lead to sustained shareholder value and continued appreciation of its stock price. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 12th of June 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Oklo an outperform grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of June 2025, it was reported that Seaport Global assigned Oklo a buy grade with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 28th of May 2025, it was reported that William Blair assigned Oklo an outperform grade with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 14th of May 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Oklo an outperform grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 14th of May 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Oklo a neutral grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to Oklo's stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have also rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Oklo. The stock of Oklo Inc. currently indicates a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal emerging from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, this creates an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $62.71. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $44.14. A breakthrough above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average will generate a sell signal. Additionally, some negative signals have been observed, and these could impact the near-term developments. A sell signal emerged from a pivot top point on Wednesday, June 11, 2025, and since then, the stock has fallen by approximately 8.83%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, a sell signal is currently active from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The trading volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which lowers the overall risk as volume is expected to follow price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 6 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 36 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 35 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 41 days ago, the long-term moving average, buy signal 27 days ago, the relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 19 days ago. For more signals, visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Oklo. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $55.24 and $53.90. There is an inherent risk when a stock tests a support level, as a break below this point could lead to a decline to the next support level. In this case, Oklo Inc. has support just below today's level at $55.24. If this level is breached, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $53.90 and $48.87. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, exhibiting high volatility. With a considerable prediction interval indicated by the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $4.26, representing a 7.14% change. For the past week, the stock has recorded an average daily volatility of 10.81%. Before we dive into the potential good trading levels for Oklo, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important ratio assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can go through challenging times, often due to factors beyond their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profit and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 12th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are projected at -12 cents. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Oklo. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Oklo is at $63.66. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be an opportune moment to consider swing trading. On the downside, Oklo encounters its first support level at $55.24. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Oklo from multiple analyst sources is sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 29th of May 2025, Cochrane Caroline conducted an insider sale of 100,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the same day, Cochrane Caroline conducted another insider sale of 100,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 29th of May 2025, DeWitt Jacob also conducted an insider sale of 100,000 shares of Class A common stock. Again, on the same day, DeWitt Jacob conducted another insider sale of 100,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 21st of May 2025, Kinsley Richard conducted an insider sale of 1,200 shares of Class A common stock. Analyzing the 88 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of approximately 36.836. In total, insiders purchased 93,756,834 shares and sold 32,287,339 shares during these last 88 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $58.44, reflecting a decrease of 5.78%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a high level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 5 days ago. Is Oklo stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a fair chance for Oklo Inc. stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 20th of June, we anticipate Oklo to open lower by 127 cents, starting at $61.89. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.